Hey, I would ask how you're doing, but the fact that you clicked on this video probably means you're not feeling that good right now. But I'm glad you're here with me. Thank you for trusting me. I hope I can make you feel better, even if it's just a little bit. I'm here to create a safe space for you. I won't judge, I promise. Whatever is going through your mind, I'll try to lift your mood with some motivation or just positive words. I know it's hard to do anything when you feel like this. Even the most simple tasks seem impossible sometimes, especially if you've been feeling this a long time. It's exhausting. But it's time to relax now. Listen to me. Focus on my voice and try to find a comfortable position. You can be on the couch, in bed, anywhere that feels good to you. If you want, you can close your eyes. Let me give you some advice, just as a friend. I have 5 things I want to tell you. 1. Try to take care of your body whenever you can. 2. Try to be kind to yourself. 3. Try to look at the very small but positive things. 4. Remember that asking for help is okay. 5. Everyone is human and everyone has their own struggles. I know this seems obvious, but also hard at the same time, so let me explain. First of all, I don't know about you, but when I have bad days, weeks, or months, I just tend to stay in my pajamas because it's too hard to pick any outfit. And simple hygiene tasks seem complicated all of a sudden. But I want to remind you that you should try to do whatever you can and take small steps. What is something small that you think you can do? Can you wash your face before you sleep? Can you brush your hair? Can you grab a freshly washed t-shirt or new comfy pair of sweatpants to wear? Because yes, you absolutely deserve to wear fresh clothes. All of these things may seem small, but they make a huge difference. Do what you can. I'm not here to judge. The next thing I want to talk about is being kind to yourself. I think we all know it's important, but it seems kind of difficult, don't you think? I know I still find this tricky and I have to remind myself often. So whenever you can do some tasks like brushing your teeth, picking clothes to wear, or even going on a 5-minute walk at any point in your day, that's a great accomplishment. I'm not even exaggerating, I truly mean that. I'm so very proud of you if you can even do one small thing. Remember, every single thing counts. You know, even if you can't manage to get out of bed in the morning or brush your teeth at night, that's okay too. I'm still proud of you. I'm proud of you for trying. If you can sometimes think a bit more positively, something like, today was not a good day, but I did manage to get out of bed in the morning. Or maybe something like, I had an awful day again, but I'm still here and have not given up. If you try to think like that, days might start to feel a bit more bearable. I know it's super hard at first to be kind to yourself, but what I like to imagine is to think about what a friend would say to me. Because people are usually more kind to others, so what would your friends say? Let's switch roles now, okay? What if I'm a friend of yours and I would say, I had a really bad day and didn't do anything. Gosh, I'm a failure. Because you're my friend, you might say something back like, oh, I'm sorry you had a bad day, but you did manage to change your t-shirt. You did well today. You did what you could, and you're definitely not a failure. We all tend to be so much nicer to others, so you can try to talk back to those negative thoughts as if you're someone else. You don't have to say this out loud, obviously, just practice in your head. I hope this makes sense. The next thing is something I got taught by someone very close to me. I always mention this to someone that's feeling kind of down. It's a small exercise. I call it the small but positive moments exercise. Let me explain, because it has helped me personally a lot. I try to do this every night right before bed. You can do this after dinner too, whatever you prefer. What I like to do is walk through my day in my mind and think of the things I did. When you start this exercise at first, it's probably helpful to actually write this down on paper or on your phone, but the point is that you only focus on the good things as you think back on your day. Every small thing counts. Let me think of a few examples. Some things I would write down are, I woke up and saw that the weather was nice. I went to the bathroom and I brushed my teeth. Great job for remembering and taking care of myself. I drank some milk and ate some bread for breakfast while staying comfy in my pajamas. I listened to some music while eating my breakfast. Oh, I love that one new song that came out. I couldn't get myself to take a walk in the morning, but I was able to put on some new clothes, so good job. Okay, I won't mention every single thing, but I hope you get the idea. Oh, and did you notice how I also included some compliments? You get some extra bonus points from me if you can think of something. When you remember this video, I want you to try and think of the many small things like this. Aim for at least 3 to 5 things per day. Make sure every sentence or point you make is something positive. Leave out the negative vibes, you only need to focus on the good parts, and if you can, try to give yourself at least one compliment. I'm sure this is hard at first. It will take some time to feel less awkward when doing this, but it will get easier over time, I promise. I know how it is in the start. The next thing I want to say is that keeping out the negative feelings to yourself is not going to help you or anyone around you. It might be scary, but talking to someone is a healthy thing for your brain and for your body. It's probably a relief to finally get some of those heavy feelings off your chest. To me, it can really feel like you're throwing away some trash or like you finally reorganized that old drawer full of dusty books. Thankfully, we have the internet. You can anonymously talk to people or write down your worries. Or if you find it difficult to talk about this, you can even write down your thoughts, but don't share it with anyone. This may be helpful when you finally feel safe enough to explain your feelings to someone else. And as silly as it may sound, I'm here for you. You may feel alone or lonely, but you can always come here. You can always come back to this video. At this point, I hope you know that I won't judge, because I know what it's like to be in constant pain, feel like things are out of your control, or to always fight with your own brain, just trying to shut off all those negative thoughts. I want to be here for the few people that have stumbled across this video. The last thing I want to say, everyone is human and everyone has their own struggles. It might feel like you're alone, but again, you're not. Everyone deals with many things. It's just that many of us have become too good at trying to hide that. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's not weird to feel sad or anxious, and in some way, it can make me feel less lonely, knowing that others struggle too sometimes. One thing is for sure, you have at least one person that cares about you, and yeah, I'm talking about myself. I care about you. So hey, good job if you stayed here until the end. I appreciate you for that. You might not agree or believe what I said, but can you at least accept what I had to say to you? Because you deserve better. Even though life may not seem fair, it may seem like it will never improve, I'm here to tell you that it will get better. All you have to do is to try to be kind to yourself and be patient. Sure, I'm aware that it will sound cliche, but I believe in a better future. I have slowly made progress throughout the years, so you can too. I believe in you.